to change the title. Oh man, I messed up. I wanted to put in the ASMR. Late Night Leftist ASMR news, new channel, new show. I'm going to send some texts, some late night texts, real quick, and then I'm going to explain what this show is all about. So please bear with me as I get this party started. 1 second. Hello and welcome to Late Night Leftist, a brand new show. This is where I get the microphone right up to my face and start reading the news and giving my opinions. I try not to get too excited about it. I try not to scream about the duality of man. But I'm just here to report the news. This is the only late night left-wing show on the YouTubes. So here we go. We got our ground news set up right about now. And we're just gonna see what's going on. OpenAI fires back against Musk, claims he wanted an OpenAI AI for profit. Are you trying to tell me that Elon Musk is corrupt and is bad news? I'm suspicious. I just thought he wanted to go to Mars. By the way, I haven't been paying attention to politics since 2016, so I feel like there's going to be some surprises in store for me. OpenAI plans to ask a California judge to dismiss Elon Musk's request to stop its conversion to a for-profit company. OpenAI released emails and texts with Musk to show he initially supported for-profit status before leaving the company. OpenAI stated that Musk should compete in the marketplace instead of the courtroom. Musk's attorneys argue that OpenAI should not benefit from wrongly obtained information in coordination with Microsoft. I'm trying to get a handle on what all this means. I only have 5 free daily articles, but I'm subscribed to Ground News. This is an unexpected pickle, because I'm under the impression that I have a free account. I might have to do some tinkering behind the scenes. Maybe this will be a short episode. I don't know. All I know is I should have a subscription to Ground News, but I don't at the moment for some reason. But I'll get back to you on what's going on there. So anyway, what's going on with this OpenAI stuff? Since we're late night leftists, we'll be reading up on the left-wing sources such as Business Insider. Definitely I believe the polite term is commie rag. OpenAI publishes more of Elon Musk's internal emails showing he originally favored a for-profit structure. Elon Musk asked the federal court to stop AI from moving to a for-profit business structure. Not sure what any of this means. OpenAI published more of Elon Musk's email, if that's something you want to read. What is this headline? If you want, I don't care. OpenAI's legal battle with Elon Musk reveals internal turmoil of winning AI dictatorship. Elon Musk? A dictator? What? A 7-year-old rivalry between tech leaders Elon Musk and Sam Altman over who should run OpenAI and best avoid an artificial intelligence dictatorship is now heading to a federal judge as Musk seeks to halt the ChatGPT maker's ongoing conversation and conversion into a... let's see what ABC has to say. I hope I never have to sign into any of these news outlets. Like they won't let me read the article. I hate that. A 7-year-old rivalry between tech leaders Elon Musk and Sam Altman over who should... I read that part.
We will get...
Shh. You're not in this show, Alvin Bragg. A 7-year-old rivalry between tech leaders Elon Musk and Sam Altman over who should run OpenAI. Musk, an early OpenAI investor and board member, sued the artificial intelligence company earlier this year, alleging it had betrayed its founding aims as a non-profit research lab. Benefiting the public good rather than pursuing profits. Musk has since escalated this dispute, adding new claims and asking for a court order that would stop OpenAI's plan to convert itself into a for-profit business more fully. The world's richest man, whose companies include Tesla, SpaceX, and social media platform X, last year started his own rival AI company, Zai. I thought it was Grok, but this is an even dumber name. What's going on? Musk says it faces unfair competition from OpenAI and its close business partner Microsoft, which has supplied the huge computing resources needed to build AI systems such as ChatGPT. OpenAI and Microsoft together exploiting Musk's donations so they can build a for-profit monopoly. Who are now specifically targeting Zai. It's just too much, says Musk's filing that alleges the companies are violating the terms of Musk's foundational contributions to the charity. Okay. So it says at the heart of this meeting is 2017 internal power struggle at the fledgling startup that led Altman becoming OpenAI's CEO. Musk sought to be CEO in an email outlining a plan where he would unequivocally have initial control of the company, but said that would be temporary. He grew frustrated after two other OpenAI co-founders said he would hold too much power as a major shareholder and chief executive if the startup succeeded in its goal to achieve better than human AI known as artificial general intelligence, or AGI. Musk has long voiced concerns about how advanced forms of AI could threaten humanity. Why would he have a problem with something that threatened humanity? He doesn't like humans. The current structure. The current structure provides you with a path where you end up with unilateral absolute control over the AGI, said in a 2017 email to Musk from co-founders Ilya Sutskever and Greg Brockman. You stated that you don't want the control of the final AGI, but during this negotiation you've shown to us that absolute control is extremely important to you. In the same email titled Honest Thoughts, Sutskever and Brockman also voiced concerns about Altman's desire to be CEO, whether he was motivated by, quote, political goals. Altman eventually succeeded in becoming CEO and has remained so, except for a period last year when he was fired and then reinstated. This sounds like Tech Bros kind of just having a pissing contest, but it's not a shock that Musk is saying one thing and doing another. It was Musk through his wealth manager Gerald Birchall who first registered OpenAI Artificial Intelligence Technologies Inc., a public benefit corporation, in September 2017. Then came the Honest Thoughts email that Musk described as the final straw. Either go do something on your own or continue with OpenAI as a nonprofit. Okay. Well, this is a little beyond me, maybe outside my purview, but it's on the front page of Ground News, so it must be important. I'm just here to report the news. I don't really have an opinion. You are watching Late Night Leftist, a brand new show that I came up with less than 24 hours ago, but I'm excited for. I think I can open up a new genre called News ASMR. Nosmer. Nosmer. I'm going to go with Nosmer on that. OpenAI whistleblower dies before... Oh, shit. OpenAI whistleblower dies before key copyright lawsuit. So, apologize if I mispronounce this. Suchir Balaji, 26, a former OpenAI researcher, was found dead in a San Francisco apartment last month. His death comes 3 months after exposing alleged copyright violations in ChatGPT's development. Man, is there anything more of a bummer than a dead whistleblower? Why it matters. Balaji had crucial evidence for multiple lawsuits against OpenAI, including the New York Times case, challenging the company's $150 billion AI business model for copyright infringement claims. Okay. Legal battle impact. Sources widely acknowledge that Balaji's whistleblower and subsequent death could significantly influence ongoing copyright lawsuits against OpenAI, particularly given his unique insider perspective. Okay. Well then. I like this. AI ethics over here. AI innovation over here. Those are our two choices. The battle lines have been drawn. Do we go with ethics or innovation? You make the call. The AI... Excuse me. The AI ethics advocates... AI companies are violating copyright laws by using creators' content without permission or compensation, threatening the sustainability of creative industries. That's bad. That's my take. But the AI innovation defenders say AI training falls under fair use as it transforms content into innovative tools that benefit society without directly competing with original works. I find that hard to believe. I mean, AI is very interesting. I've been pretty anti-AI, but then I found character AI, and I had a long late night conversation with Bodhidharma one night, which got really interesting. So I'm a little more on board. However, I right now AI for me is just a tool to talk to dead people. So I know that a lot of people use AI to cut corners or to basically cheat artists out of work, which is not good. But I know also AI, it's just a tool. I'm gonna try to keep my opinions to a minimum with these things, but sometimes they just leak out of me. This is Late Night Leftist, a new show here on the internet, the only left-wing talk show on the internet. They were talking about how the left needs a Joe Rogan, and I think I fit the bill. Tech companies must strengthen whistleblower protection and create safer environments for employees to voice ethical concerns. Microsoft and OpenAI simply take the work product of reporters, journalists, and editorial writers, editors, and others who contribute to the work of local newspapers, all without any regard for the efforts, much less the legal rights, of those who create and publish the news on which local communities rely. Newspapers say that. Lawsuit plaintiffs. Okay. And then meanwhile, the innovators say companies already have adequate protection measures, and public accusations can unfairly damage legitimate business or legitimate businessmen practices and innovation. We see immense potential for AI tools like ChatGPT to deepen publishers' relationship with readers and enhance the news experience. Is this OpenAI saying that? Open the pod bay doors, Al. Okay, well, if AI is killing whistleblowers, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that that's bad. I don't really like that, and that's my initial take. If you're chatting or anything, I can't quite see it at the moment, so I apologize. This show isn't going to be quite as interactive on episode 1 as I'd like. I'd like to eventually get to the point where I'm, taking calls and scratching balls. Ooh, Nancy Pelosi hospitalized after injury in Luxembourg. What's that about? Let's find out. You're watching Late Night Leftist. Nancy Pelosi hospitalized after injury in Luxembourg. Nancy Pelosi was hospitalized after an injury in Luxembourg. The details surrounding her injury and hospitalization have not been disclosed. Great. Reporters confirmed she is receiving medical care. Okay. So she, tripped? Well, she is 84 years old. So, I guess that's understandable. Alright, well, everyone's reporting about that, and I'm sure the righties are salivating. Not that I'm the biggest Nancy Pelosi fan, you understand, but man, they really don't like Nancy Pelosi. What's on my blind spot? Let's see. McConnell blasts effort to undermine polio vaccine linked to RFK Jr. What the? Whoa. Oh, that's a blind spot for the right. The polio is okay. McConnell blasts effort to undermine polio vaccine. Huh. Mitch McConnell, is that the tortoise guy? Mitch McConnell, who had polio, reacts to RFK Jr.'s allies' anti-vaccine push, advertising and donations. Okay. Is this where we're at? We have Mitch McConnell going up against RFK Jr. Because of the RFK Jr. wants to do some shit with the polio vaccine. I'm sorry, every time I see Mitch McConnell's stupid face. Man. If you're just joining us on the show, I haven't been paying much attention to politics since 2016, so some things might be a surprise. I thought Mitch McConnell I didn't think he died, but I thought at one point he was on death's door. Like he zoned out during a conference. I vaguely remember that. Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell condemned an effort from an associate of RFK Jr. to roll back FDA approval for the polio vaccine and warned cabinet nominees to steer clear of such initiatives. Aaron Siri, an attorney for RFK, filed a petition with the FDA on Friday asking the agency to revoke their approval of the life-saving inoculation. What the fuck? Why are we still doing shit with the polio vaccine? Anyone seeking the Senate's consent to serve in the incoming administration would do well to steer clear of even the appearance of association with such efforts. I hope you like measles. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a weird world we're living in right now. We got Mitch McConnell telling us the most basic shit. Like, don't touch the polio vaccine. Holy crap. Alright, what else we got? If you're just joining this, I'm supposed to have a Ground News subscription, which I would think allows me to read as many articles as I want, but there's a thing warning me that I only have a few articles left. I'm gonna figure out what that's all about. Here we go. So here's one thing that I just learned about. Apparently there was an attempted coup that happened on January 6th, 2021. And I had not been paying attention to that because if you're just joining us, I stopped paying attention to politics after 2016. And it was kind of news to me. So I very recently watched a few documentaries about it. And it's like, how is this not a coup? We had people trying to change the election. I mean, come on. But maybe I don't know any better. Let's see what the FBI says. The FBI should have done more to collect intelligence before the Capitol riot, Watchdog finds. The FBI, okay. The report clarifies that no undercover FBI employees were present during the riot and none of its informants participated. The report dismisses conspiracy theories that the FBI investigated the Capitol riot while noting... instigated, excuse me. The FBI instigated the Capitol riot while noting the Bureau took proper preparatory steps for the event. FBI Director Wray described claims of orchestration by FBI agents as ludicrous. Now, I'm pretty smart, so I know the deep state was obviously involved. And Antifa. I hate it when the right calls it Antifa. It's Antifa. See, now they got me doing it. It's Antifa. It's anti-fascist. Antifa. It's not Antifa. God. Silly people. DOJ watchdog reveals FBI missed basic step when gathering. It's important to hit the basic step. When gathering intel in the lead up to January 6th. More than 25 FBI informants were on the ground during January. What? But I was just told that's not true. Oh, this is a far-right thing saying it. The FBI had 26 confidential sources at the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol, but no undercover FBI agents were on the National Mall that day, contradicting theories about the attack. We found no evidence. Well then. So this is so weird. It's like they're saying the exact opposite of what... Who is this Geller report person? It's official. The FBI had 26 confidential human sources at the Capitol on January 6th, including those who entered the building in restricted areas. But these people say the opposite. See, this is what we try to do here at Late Night Leftist. Try to figure out what the truth is and what the hooey is. So we want truth, not hooey. Not no hooey dooey Louie in our news. Because I don't know if you know this, but there's a lot of misinformation going around. It stinks. I can smell it. Anyway. So, how is it that... How is it that over here in the top right here with this in the center, it says they had no FBI agents, but then you scroll down and all the righties are saying, dude, there were 26 FBI agents there. So what is truth? What is fiction? What is the lie? I don't know. I'm just here whispering into a microphone as though it were my lover, trying to get to the bottom of the news. Personally, I think they're, making shit up after the fact. Oh, FBI agents. Oh, but I thought it was Antifa. Antifa. FBI and Antifa together at last, joining forces, holding hands, kissing under the bleachers. I don't think so. Donald Trump named Time Magazine's Person of the Year. I know. I cheated a little bit. I went on the ground news earlier, and I noted that a blind spot story for the left is that Donald Trump has positive approval ratings for like the first time ever. That's nuts. First of all, it's funny that it's like he finally has like a positive 2% likability rating or whatever. And secondly, it's like, I'm just as baffled as anyone else that this guy has any sort of appeal. But need I remind you that 77 million people voted for this guy? I mean, obviously he has his fans. That's what we're trying to get to the bottom of. Because I've been told I'm out of touch with the common working person. I need to get on the Trump train. I've been told that. And I don't want to. But I do kind of want to understand it a little bit more. And that's why I started this show. It's called Late Night Leftist. I forgot the name of the show for a second. But it's brand new. Just started within the last 24 hours. And I'm enjoying myself. Because I've always wanted to be a late night talk show host. But, I don't want to work for Verizon. So, here we are. What's going on in the Democratic Party of Nevada? AG Aaron Ford confirms his bid for... Okay, who's this guy? Who's Aaron Ford? Do I know him? I feel like I might know a Ford from Nevada. Aaron Ford is exploring a run for governor in Nevada 26. His potential candidacy has generated... Oh, by the way, I'm from Nevada, so this is why this is set up this way. Nevada Attorney General Aaron Ford confirmed his plans to challenge Joe Lombardo. This week's announcement made him the first Nevada Democrat to publicly state his intentions and the highest profile member of the party to consider bidding out Lombardo. I do intend to... I don't know what he sounds like. I do intend to seek higher office, and I've been having informal conversations with people across the state to better understand what they'd be. Okay. Well, alright. Dying to know more about the guy, but 2026 is... Jesus Christ, 2026 is less than 2 years away. Okay. Who's Aaron Ford? Alright, I'm getting a little local. I apologize, but I do want to know more about this because this is my home state. Okay. Democratic Attorney General Ford confirmed long-running speculation that he intends to run for governor in 2026 against... I already read all that. Ad. They want me to subscribe. See, this is what you get when you subscribe to Late Night Leftist. You get the news. And I've read 5 of my 5 free daily articles, which means I'm fucked. But here's the thing, though. I thought I was under the impression I had already subscribed to Ground News. So I might figure out... Ooh, this is something that I want. I want dark mode. I apologize to anyone watching this. It just occurred to me that I wasn't on dark mode, and here I am at Late Night Leftist. We only stream at night, and I didn't have it on dark mode. See, this is what you get when you watch the first episode of Late Night Leftist. You get some fly-by-night shit. Anyway, what's going on with Israel-Hamas conflict? Probably not good. Considering, I don't know if you know this, but it's a genocide. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Okay. Israel orders troops to prepare to remain in Syria buffer zone through winter. Okay, that can't be good. Okay, I'm gonna figure out what's up with this because I want to read more articles, and I'm supposed to have a membership to Ground News. So if you'll bear with me a sec, I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to show you Blood Fist. Yes, I was watching Blood Fist. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna put something on the screen, just to let's see, what can I put on the screen to entertain you guys? Hold on one moment. Put on some ambiance. Can I get like a newsroom ambience, perhaps? Perfect. Okay. Please stand by. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. This Ground News fiasco. I hope you all are enjoying yourself. You are listening and watching Late Night Leftist. I'm gonna turn this down just a teeny bit. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. All right. So I do have a pro subscription to Ground News. So why am I only getting 5 articles? Am I not good enough? In my profile. Okay. What the fuck, dude? Well, I don't want to just read it to you from my phone. That's not exciting. Let's see here. Okay. Please stand by. We're figuring out what the fuck is up with the Ground News. I hope y'all are doing good. And I said this earlier, I don't know if you heard it, but I do want to get to the, I do want to have like call-in shows, a little call-in area of the show. I want to be able to interview people. I'd love to get sponsors. At Ground News, if you want to sponsor me and then figure out why I'm not using your app properly, I would appreciate it. Let's see. Okay, what email am I signed under here? Okay, I think I might have figured it out. I signed in on a different email. That's the problem. That's the problem with the Ground News situation, folks. We're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna get back here as soon as I figure out what's going on here. Yes, okay. I'm gonna grab the Ground News tab. I'm gonna pull it off screen, and we're gonna figure out what's up with this situation. Thank you for bearing with me. You are watching Late Night Leftist. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the stream. I would greatly appreciate it. I would like this to be my job. I'd like to do this every night if I could get away with it. I do have a regular job, and while I don't hate it, I'd much rather just sit and whisper to myself all night. Whisper the news directly into your ear holes. Excuse me for just one moment. I figured out what the problem was. I'm gonna let this continue though, so I can go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. You're watching Late Night Leftist. Don't go anywhere. I'll be just a moment. And we're back. Now I'm on screen. And we're back. You're watching Late Night Leftist, the only left-wing talk show in the world. If you're just joining us, welcome. I'm going to send a quick text real quick that I meant to send earlier. Okay. Thank you. Welcome back to Late Night Leftist, the only show on YouTube. I figured out the ground news situation. I'm going to turn off that ambiance. Although that was kind of nice. I kind of like this as a break, interlude kind of thing. I hope you're enjoying yourself tonight. It is 1 o'clock in the goddamn morning, but it is prime news time. So we're going to go to the news as soon as I find the tab. There we go. Okay, so if you're just joining us, Elon Musk, something to do with OpenAI. There's some weird shit going on with OpenAI. Shock and awe is what I call that bit of information. There's a dead whistleblower. Shades of Boeing, excuse me. I always want to call it Boeing. Shades of Boeing with OpenAI. Not shady at all. Musk's charitable foundation sent most of its millions to his own entities. Shocker. Are you trying to tell me that Elon Musk, richest man on the planet, is a little corrupt? No. I say no. But it's true. The man is a shady POS. I'm going to try to not swear so much. I've already sweared a shitload already, but I do want to keep it a little chill. You know, the news is stressful enough. We don't need more stress in our life. So I'm going to try to keep chill. Mitch McConnell apparently is the hero of the polio vaccine RFK story. I didn't really dig deep into that. I apologize. But, Nancy Pelosi hurt herself. So, where do we go from here? Let's find out. Oh, and Trump named Person of the Year, we already kind of covered that. American man found in Syria after being in prison for months. What's going on there? What's going on in Syria? I want to know. Do you want to know? I want to know. An American man, Travis Timmerman, was freed after spending 7 months in detention in Syria. Timmerman stated he had been treated well and described his imprisonment as not too bad. He traveled to Syria for spiritual purposes and began walking towards Jordan after his release. Fascinating. I'd like to meet this dude. Okay. The story was strange earlier this year, and it is even more so now. With the fall of Bashar Assad's regime, the collapse of the state, and the disappearance of military. Let's see what El Mundo has to say. They lean right. Oh, God. It's in Spanish. I'm going to back up slowly, actually. Sorry. American Pilgrim in prison. What's up with, is he like, so he was doing some religious stuff? I might not ever click on military.com ever again. No, I want to keep the screen dark if I can. But here we are in military news. Okay, there's the guy. An American who disappeared 7 months ago into former Syrian President Bashar Assad's notorious prison system said earlier Friday he was released by the Liberators, who arrived in Damascus a day after a longtime ruler fled the capital. Travis Timmerman called his release a blessing when he spoke to National Association. Oh, that's nice. He was among the thousands of people released from Syria's sprawling military prisons this week after rebels reached Damascus, overthrowing Assad and ending his family's 54-year rule. Timmerman, 29, said he had gone to Syria on a Christian pilgrimage and was not ill-treated while in Palestine Branch, a notorious detention facility operated by Syrian intelligence. He said he was freed by the Liberators who came into the prison and knocked the door down of his cell with a hammer. Whoa. Okay. Well, that's nice. What else you got in ground news? How long have I... Oh, yes. I like to at least go for an hour. And we're almost 45 minutes into our maiden voyage, and I just got a please charging shout into my ear holes, which I did not expect and I did not appreciate. I hope you didn't hear it. You probably didn't, because it was just in my headphones. But these are Bluetooth fancy headphones, and I suppose I could plug them in, but I already have my phone plugged in. So I might not end up going the full hour on this, our maiden voyage, but I will go for as long as I can. I'd like to go all night, but my stamina just isn't what it used to be. I'm 40-something years old, and I'm just some guy reading the news, trying to be as calm as possible, but it's a fucked up world we are living in. I don't like it sometimes, but the world can be a very beautiful place too if you take the time to stop and smell the news. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. Donald Trump's favorability rating is positive for first time ever. Here's the thing about Donald Trump. I don't get it. I mean, he's a right-wing populist, and right-wing populism has its own taste. It kind of has an aftertaste that gets stuck in the back of my throat, and it's not a pleasant taste. I don't like what comes out of people, even people who don't like Donald Trump. I don't like what comes out of their mouth, because the taste of Donald Trump languishes in the back of the throat, and then they spew it out, and I'm as guilty of that as anyone. But Trump has a favorability rating for the first time ever, which is interesting. And he's also Time Magazine's Person of the Year, and I think he was Time Magazine's Person of the Year in 2016 too. So take that what you will, and everyone will point out that the Time Magazine thing isn't exactly positive. Hitler was Time Magazine Person of the Year. I was Time Magazine Person of the Year at one point, so it's not exactly a compliment. But Trump's Person of the Year. What are you gonna do? So people like Donald Trump, and I part of me just kind of wants to dismiss them as morons, but there's 77 million of them, and you know, maybe they got something to say. Probably not, but I'm trying not to dismiss them out of hand. Trump Stephanopoulos to sit for deposition next week in defamation case. What's that about? We have depositions. Seems boring. ABC lawsuit. Okay. What's up with Luigi Mangione? Let's see. Let's get to something exciting before we log out here, like basketball and hockey. Luigi Mangione. There he is. Okay. What's up with Luigi these days? Police say a suspect United Healthcare CEO wasn't a client or the insurance. Okay, let me tell you something about Luigi Mangione. I wish they. I mean, assuming this is the guy, which seems kind of likely. I what do I want to say? He did what millions of Americans are thinking, and there's a reason why everyone is kind of on his side. I think I'm gonna go on a limb here and say murder is wrong, whether you pull the trigger or whether you sign a form that denies someone their health insurance, or if you if you drop a bomb on a village in the Middle East, or you sign a form that allows that bomb to be dropped. There are different ways that murder happens. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Brian Thompson, the CEO, probably murdered a lot more people than Luigi Mangione has. Excuse me a moment. Allegedly. Throat's getting a little dry. Doing too much news. Drives home the fact that millions of Americans feel this way. Luigi Mangione is you and me, and this is why this story is resonating with anyone who has an issue with health insurance, which is most Americans. There's a reason why this story is resonating. We've all fantasized about murder. And this is another thing. It's like, oh, he wasn't even a customer with United Health. Who gives a shit? Like, in a way that even more kind of, it sounds like Luigi Mangione's motive is in question already. Okay. Yeah, doubt the motive. Says CEO. Okay, it was not directly personal. So far, no connections have been found in the company in question. Yeah, sounds like you can't convict him. I don't know. Blind spots. Oh boy. Jimmy Kimmel laughs, shares staffer's text about CEO killer being hot. I mean, have you seen this guy? I'm I am a cishet straight dude, but when I first saw these pictures of this guy, I'm like, oh my god. Reader sound off on United Healthcare's claim denials Luigi Mangioni's background in dog poop. Okay. Is denying life any less wrong than taking it? Come on, Kelly. I'm in no way condoning the murder of United Health CEO Brian Thompson. However, I love, everyone has that. Everyone has, I gotta say, murder is wrong. I don't approve of murder. However, However, I can understand the lack of sympathy for the executive who last earned more than $10 million in compensation while millions of health insurance subscribers had their medical claims denied. Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but something like 61,000, I don't know if that's the exact number, but 61,000 people a year die from lack of health insurance, and medical debt is the number one debt thing, and number one cause of death in the United States. So there's a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, and let's find out what's up with the dog poop. So, oh my god, making sure I'm actually streaming. It's fine. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. So what's up with the dog poop? Shit. Oh my god, why am I on New York Daily News? What's up with the dog poop? I don't want to listen to the article. I'm stuck. I can't stop. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Just exit out. That was fucked. I couldn't stop scrolling. That was sort of nightmarish. Okay. I still don't understand what dog poop has to do with this. Alright, well. Okay, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try to get to the bottom of the poopy. This is what we do in Late Night Leftist, the only news show on YouTube. I try to get to the poop. I want to get to the poop. Is there a fine button here? Okay. Find. Poop. What? There's no poop. Oh my god. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Hello friends. You're still watching Late Night Leftist. This is our very first show, and I'm having a fun time. We almost have to say goodbye though. Try to make it an hour-long thing, and we're approaching the 5-minute left mark. So I want to thank you all. No, not ready to go just yet, but I do want to thank anyone watching this, which I think there are 0 people, which is fine. This is why I do Late Night Leftist, because I don't like people. No, I do like people, but this is the only time that I feel comfortable streaming is late at night when no one's on. Like, it's Friday night. Why aren't I out partying? Oh, right, because I don't really party anymore. But, I do stream, and I do like reading the news, and I do like having my own voice directly into my ear hole. It makes me feel like I'm some sort of god. But, yeah, I do enjoy talking to you, the people, and I also enjoy covering up my mouth so no one sees my lips directly into your face. Luigi Mangione was involved with 2 college fraternities and started a video game club. Oh, that's nice. Video game club. Yeah, I heard he was like a game developer or something. He's a gamer. You can't trust those gamers. Is there a way... See, this is what I don't like. I don't like it when I click on an article and I'm no longer in night mode. But hey, you just gotta roll with the punches here in Late Night Leftist. Passion is what we're looking for. Once a person of interest was arrested in connection with the death of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, all of social media stood at attention. Only 5 days passed between Thompson's murder and the arrest of a suspect, and in that time, the online world reacted with glee and horror over what happened. Some people condemned the actions of the government, while others shared heartbreaking stories of United Healthcare denying insurance claims, which often led to death. Okay. Pardon me. Luigi Mangione. So, does his name translate to Luigi's Mansion? Someone is trying to tell me that. Luigi Mangione. Okay. Now, so in theory, in this country, you're innocent until proven guilty. But with the rise of social media, that's hardly the case. So everyone's acting like this guy did it. And granted, he most likely did. But, we still have to figure out, what happened. And the media is going to push this as either they're already pushing the whole he's Ivy League educated, as if no one in the news is Ivy League educated. He was they're probably gonna say he's a loner, all that stuff. Man. So they're gonna try to minimize, they're gonna deflect, they're gonna deny, they're gonna do those 3 things that was written on the bullets. Oh, and that lady, let's see if I can find any stories on that lady who, that Florida woman who said that thing in court and then got sent to jail for it. Florida woman deny. There we go. Oh, this poor lady. Florida woman was arrested and charged this week after police say she ended a phone call with her health insurance provider with threats that mimicked wording associated with the suspect of the CEO shooter. The incident occurred when Brianna Boston, a 42-year-old woman from Lakeland, was speaking with a representative from Blue Cross Blue Shield after she had been told that her medical claim was denied. In an arrest affidavit obtained by ABC News, police said that near the end of the recorded conversation with the insurance provider, Boston can be heard saying, "Delay, deny, depose, you people are next." Oh boy. Boston's apparent threats nearly echo the... Okay, this has got to be a freedom of speech issue, right? Like who hasn't gone off on a health insurance person over the phone? This is so stupid. When Lake Lane police confronted Boston about the perceived threats, she apologized and said that she used those words because it's what's in the news right now. Yeah. Boston told authorities she does not own any guns and is not a threat, but went on to say that healthcare companies deserve karma and that they are evil, according to the document. Right. She's not wrong. This is what we're saying. Boston further stated the healthcare companies played games and deserve karma from the world because they are evil. Okay. Man. Yeah. Been a very tough news week this past week, and this is why I wanted to start a news show. If you're just joining us, I'm sorry, but the show is about to be over. I just wanted to say that I love you and I appreciate you, and even if the news is bad, we're still in it together here at Late Night Leftist, the only left-wing news show on the internet. And we're going to have more shows. Obviously, I'm going to get better at this. I feel like I'm not very good at it, but I do kind of like the fly-by-night feel of a lot of shows like these on YouTube. But I am hoping to make something out of this, make something out of myself, hopefully, and just have a fun time chatting with the people. So I bid you adieu. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all those good stuff. And find me on Instagram. Sleep Bomber is my name. I forgot to say that. My name is Sleep Bomber, and I am the Late Night Leftist. And I hope you have a good day. And I'm gonna try to do this as much as possible. I'd like to do it every night if I could possibly get away with it. But we'll see. Anyway, have a good night and stay safe.